Happy holidays from Collectability. The word on the street is that it's quite difficult to buy a Patek Philippe from a Patek Philippe retailer. However, you don't have to have any worries because Collectability is here. And sometimes looking to the past is the best way to find a present. So we're going to go through a number of different price points, starting at under $10,000 and ending at approximately $200,000 to hopefully help you find the perfect gift. So today for our holiday offerings, we have some interesting pieces and some very interesting prices. And the first piece that we're going to look at is this lady's pendant watch from 1909. And you can just see this tiny little piece is perfect to wear on a chain as a pendant. And I've seen many women wear pendant watches today, and I think that this particular piece would make an excellent gift. On the site, it's $8,500, but for the first person that contacts me, $6,500 is the special holiday price for you. The next watch I'd like to show you is another Collectability favorite, and that is a reference 3919 Calatrava, which has been a staple in the Patek Philippe universe for many years, with the classic hobnail pattern, manual movement. This particular piece is the classic gold banker's watch. So for the man or the woman that's looking for a classic Patek Philippe, this could be your piece under the tree this year. On the site, it's $12,000, but for you, right now, $10,000 for the first person who contacts me. Now the next watch I'm going to show you is a bit of a surprise. It's not on the site yet because it just came back from Patek Philippe service. So here's the service box. It's still sealed in its plastic. Has its original box and certificate of origin. And I wanted to take a close look at the dial today, so I'm going to cut the service seal. One less thing for you to do when you're opening your presents for the holidays. Here we go. This is what I wanted to show you. This beautiful reference 5080/1JA is a Neptune from the 1990s. This is the alternative to the famous Nautilus, which the whole world is hunting down. But I am very pleased to show you this piece has a Tiffany & Co. signature above 6 o'clock, which makes it the only reference 5080 that I know with a black dial and Tiffany on the signature. And for the first person that contacts me, this watch is yours for $25,000. For under $50,000, we have something quite special to share with you today. Here I have, with its original box and papers, is a minute repeating pocket watch from circa 1910. And you can see here in the original certificate of origin and warranty, it has the movement number, a description of the watch as a minute repeater, and it's signed by the technical director of Patek Philippe at the time, named Mr. Rouge. So when we take the watch from the box, we see a stunning example of a minute repeater. Now, for those of you that don't know what a minute repeater is, it audibly tells you the sound through a series of gongs for the hours, the quarters, and the minutes. Imagine waking up in a time where you'd have to light a candle to see what time it was on the clock nearby your bedstand. It was much simpler to grab a watch from a stand such as this, pull it into your hands, and then engage the repeater and listen to the sound. Patek Philippe minute repeaters are some of the most coveted of all Patek Philippe collectibles. This particular piece, we are asking $42,000, and I know it's going to find a wonderful home where someone can appreciate that angelic sound of the minute repeater. I have one somewhat modern watch I'd like to present to you now. And within this box, we have a piece known as the reference 5180/, 1G. Has its original box and papers with a certificate of origin. And for those of you who have never seen a 5180 before, you're in for a treat. Because this is the modern skeletonized watch from Patek Philippe. This is a monument to the craft of hand engraving. This 18 karat gold watch has been hand engraved to extraordinary detail, showing every single bridge, every single part that can be gold and is decorated. And this particular piece was hardly ever worn. It's as new. The current retail for one of these 5180s is $109,000 in rose gold, but I am happy to have here today one of the original white gold examples. It's now a few years old. And on Collectability, it's available for only $80,000. Now, we all know that engraving is a personal favorite of mine, but there's one thing that captures my heart even more, and that is enamel. Because within the crafts of Patek Philippe, enamel is one of the most difficult to restore, difficult to produce, difficult to collect because there are so few out there. And here today I have, with this original extract from the archive, is a Patek Philippe enamel piece from 1953. Now, this is unlike anything you've ever seen before because there's only one other known in the world to exist. This particular piece has a rose gold case. It has a blue enamel dial confirmed on the archive as described as a blue enamel dial with lapped gold indexes. And the color of this enamel is simply magical. For those of you that know the famous enamel reference 2526 with that soft white porcelain look, that is familiar to you. But a blue dial is something you may have never seen before. And when this watch surfaced, my eyes just popped. And when I saw the archive check out that the dial was this royal blue enamel, I was even more pleased. So Collectability is pleased to have the exclusive honor of offering this blue enamel timepiece from 1953 for a fortunate, lucky owner. It will be priced under $200,000. And please contact me if you have additional questions, and I'll send all the information you need to make an informed decision to acquire such a beautiful timepiece. So that is it for the holiday offerings, but there are more watches available online, and we'll be posting every Friday additional pieces for your consideration. I very much appreciate your time. I wish you the happiest of holidays. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe us on YouTube and Instagram. And in the meantime, enjoy the hunt.